Yo,
Yeah!
talk to me, baby! Yeah! Episode 4, Ringside Mafia is live in effect. How everybody doing today? Is feeling
Yes,
good, feeling great?
sir.
So
Let's
we're gonna sit here and
get
kick it
it.
off right now.
Talk about it, man.
Honcho, how you doing today, baby?
Talk about it, man. Hey, man, listen. I ain't gonna lie. Honcho is a little tired. Honcho might look a little exhausted, but I'm here, man. Let's get it. You know what it
Big
is.
Reek, man, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling redeemed. I feel like all my hard work and my detective work has paid off.
Right hand. Tell me something good, man. How you feeling?
Jimmy wants some love. Jimmy wants some steak. Jimmy wants a piece of your chocolate cake. It's like, no.
Oh
Hey,
man.
man, say, man, hey, man, you already know what's happening, bro. I'm good, man. Episode 4.
Episode 4 in the house. I'm saying consistency is key. And you know, King Coley, I'm feeling good. Like I said, feel good as a government check right now. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, baby.
Yeah, bro, having you a nice little weekend, huh?
Yeah, weekend was smacking, a little relaxful. I can sit here
Yeah.
and legs out.
Think about it, man.
As y'all know, we missed the first lady right now, so we got to wish her to feel good. She's a little under the weather right now, so wish the first lady get better and everything. But we're about to jump into it. You know what I'm saying? We already know the flap of the week and the heel turn of the week was the week before last. But this one right here, Naomi did it for Bianca. Like, oh man, we gotta talk about it.
What?
You ungrateful bee. It's like, wait a minute.
Man.
Like I said, my jaw dropped. I didn't sit here and expect it to go the way it did, but it went the way it should have did. So I feel good about it. So hey, well, I'm gonna let Big Reek kick this one off.
Hey, man, listen here. From the beginning, everybody like, I don't know who did it. I don't know who did it. From the beginning, I said 2024 Royal Rumble is where the shit all started.
There we go.
Piece by piece. Every little shady thing she did up to that point, bro, came to light.
Mm-hmm.
And on the night of the Elimination Chamber, oh my God. Whoo! They did not let it last. Man, they right out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, Friday, Bianca needed answers. Naomi gave her answers. She owned it, so I give her that much.
Yeah.
But bro, that was nothing. They could not have played that any more better, bro. I am perfectly pleased with the way that played out. They hit on every man. They hit it. They hit it.
Honcho, how you feeling about it, Honcho?
Yeah, listen. Hey, first of all, I want to salute Big Reek and to the right hand man. You did what I'm saying, because I ain't gonna lie, since day uno, they have been saying she is suspect number 1, and I was in denial. You feel me? I was in denial. I didn't want to give it to Naomi just because I felt like they could have had so many different angles that they could have went with it. You did what I'm saying, but I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it. You dig what I'm saying? Not only that, they put Bianca in a bind, so now it's like she ain't even have to. She ain't have to choose. She made her choice on Friday night. So yeah, I'm here for it. I want to see what's happening with Naomi and Jade, man. I want to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, right hand, man. As I said, touch on it.
In the words of Uncle Rico, the school of Scooby-Doo detective, red herring has been revealed. No, like it's just like from when it happened, when it went down, when it first happened, I'm like, bro, you don't look like you're worried or have sympathy or empathy for that girl. And the face that you made when she got pulled into that ambulance said it all. I'm like, oh, okay. But what she did on Friday, she had to come clean. Bianca told her, stop deflecting. Answer the question. Did you or did you not do it?
Yeah.
And she was still trying to deflect. Yeah. And she was like, yes, I did it. From point A to point C.
I wish I pushed harder. I wish I did it sooner.
Yeah. King Coley, man, how'd you feel about the whole, you know what I mean, spiel, man?
This is what I sit here and take on it. I always wanted it to be Montez Ford, but it wasn't. So I gotta sit here and roll with it and everything.
So why you want to tell?
But hey, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with Naomi doing it. Like I said, like for her to been in the light and coming to WWE, she came at the WWE, came back to WWE last year to 2024 Royal Rumble, got outshined by Jade, got eliminated by Jade, and then all this come to light. And I really hope they play in this and use that. I hope they sit here and at least talk about that. I wish she dropped that in the promo, which she did when she was over there yelling at Bianca.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm happy. Like I'm happy that Naomi is having a big role in something since she hasn't had a big role since she's been back. So this right here to be in the forefront of a good feud, perfect. She got to beat Jade up at least twice, and she can't keep getting beat up. I don't care if she sneak attack her, hit her with a chair, beat her with a chair or something. But yeah, I'm all for it. But shout out to them ladies though.
Yeah,
everybody know Philadelphia is one of the hardest crowds to sit there and amuse. And they had Philly fans amused. They liked it. They wasn't booing it. Yeah, they wasn't booing it and everything. For them to sit there and hold that crowd down, they got to get more flowers with that. And they both was crying. Like I said, both of them deserve a good act. Good Oscars, BET award, something.
Man. But also, I'm going to add to this. I feel like we're going to find out who else did it because, like I said, I don't believe she did it by herself. Well, we all said it. Let me not just put it on me, but we all said it. Like, we don't think she was the only one who did it. So it should be come to the light. Some other suspects, I feel like it should be. I feel like if it's more than just Naomi.
All honesty, I feel like this is great if it is
how it is
on Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
I feel, me personally, I need it to be on Naomi just because of the spiel she let out in the ring on Friday night. Then it be known like she felt like Jay hitching off Bianca. When Jay came back, she got overlooked. She got she got put in the shadow. So no, this needs to be
all her.
It needs to be all her, and then if she gets some people to help her, that would be good. But like I said, I don't want her. I don't want her. Oh, I had an accomplice in this. No. I want this to be all her right here, and I agree with Slim with that. It got to be all her, and she's standing on it. And like low key, I hope she win that Mania too. If the match, if the match got to go on that Mania, I hope she wins that Mania. I don't care if she wins dirty, as long as she wins.
Man, I was sitting there the whole time, just like as we were sitting there. When are they gonna get to the end of this? And like, bro, when they deliver. Like you just got to be patient. You got to let that ish cook. And when this stuff, they pull it out the oven and it's lava cake, baby. And they crack that mug open and the juiciness came right out.
Oh man, yeah, it's some good stuff. Like I said, I'm happy with it and everything. Like I had, like for some reason, Asuka had posted it earlier on her page about Jay laying out, and then her and Kyrie saying that would have also been a dope little thing too. Well, if they didn't go with Naomi, that would have been dope too to introduce them back into the wrestling and everything. But hey, I'm happy for it. I'm happy for it went the way it did. But also SmackDown, also we had a new.
What else we had?
Had a new. U.S. champion crown.
That's right.
Finally, we all know that I was very, very, very happy that Shinsuke won the title and everything. But due to bad booking, due to terrible booking, he didn't do anything with it.
Consistently terrible booking.
Terrible booking because LA Knight shit was terrible as well. So,
but now we got some. I feel like now we are lining up very great contenders for LA Knight. Not even lining up great contenders. I feel like him getting the title back now. This can feed more greater stories to create better matches
for sure
versus previous opponents.
Yeah,
this is my take.
And that's like I'm sitting over here hoping. Like I said, so with that being said, can LA Knight bring the prestige to the U.S. Championship that it rightfully deserves? Can he bring it? Can they push it over to the how the IC Championship? Well, Gunther brought the IC back up. It's going a little bit down, but it's still up there. The U.S. title hasn't got up there yet. So can he bring that prestige back? I think he's good for it. He has the persona. He has the crowd behind him. He could wrestle his butt off and he could talk. But they got to do some better booking with it. So, Slim, I'll let you kick that off and piggyback what you said. Can he bring this prestige back? I know we all got faith in him.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes, because as I said, I feel like now with him winning the title and then going through what he's been going through with previous opponents as far as defending the title, I feel like they can create better stories and that could have better matches on the outcome. You know what I mean? Because his first run was kind of lackluster. You know what I mean? He didn't have any great opponents. That's why it was kind of good for Shinsuke to come in and get the title. But I feel like if they line up LA against, excuse me, if they line them up against the right contenders, yeah, why not, man? I think this title run could be, don't quote me, just as good as.
Go ahead, Big Rick.
There's some big shoes to try and follow in, bro.
Huge,
I'm just
huge
saying,
shoes.
hey, listen. The fact that they got the new booker, Mr. Road Dogg himself, out there doing things,
the doggy dog.
I feel like they're gonna give him in the right direction.
Yeah,
there was no way that we could sit there and just be looking at Shinsuke Nakamura and all of this greatness that he was bringing to the ring, and they not do anything with it.
That was terrible.
But they have consistently trashed this man whenever he get a belt.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for Shinsuke in that they didn't push him the right way, but also at the same time, we sitting there juggling all these other different storylines, and I feel like all the mid card ish was getting pushed to the side. So him being what felt like maybe a transitional back to what it originally was, that seems stupid. But also, I think that now that they've gotten it back and they got some consistency and they got some steadiness going with the booking, LA Knight about to cook because we already know he can.
Yeah.
He about to cook, and I'm waiting for and I'm ready for it.
I hope you do. What's up, right hands out? Speak on it. Talk to me, baby.
Like you said, Slim, this run of the U.S. title can be definitely prestigious. Only because, like, when you look back in 2006, when the U.S. title was like way bigger than the Intercontinental title, it was crazy. So I feel like this time around for LA Knight, it'll be great. Also, I feel like his top three opponents that they could build off stories with, we already know one, Jacob, then the other is Solo, and I also feel like Jimmy as well. So anywhere it go, they have a lot of components that they can work with around LA Knight with those three. And if not just those three, it's, other folks.
You're absolutely right. And that's the part that I'm sitting over talking about. But the thing is, why I'm still like, I have faith in him. I don't have faith in the booking. Like I said, Road Dogg did do good in 2016 and 17 when he was the writer, but he had Vince McMahon standing behind him. But also, with that being said, too, these same people that's contending is the same people that was there his first title reign. So, you implement these people in the stories. You got Jacob, you got Solo, you got Jimmy, you got Braun Strowman, you got Carmelo Hayes, you got Andrade, you got I can keep going. You got a lot of people.
You got the Miz too now to play with.
You got the Miz. Y'all say you got the Wyatt Six. Even if you want to sit here and throw one of them in there, you got so many people that you could sit here and throw into this U.S. title hunt and everything. So I hope they could sit here and give LA Knight the people that feed him the right people to push this title up. He can do it. I got faith in him. He can do it. But WWE got to get behind him and push this belt. This title
for sure.
This title needs some love. Damn it! It's too damn beautiful to be just sitting at home collecting dust.
Definitely one of my favorite new joints. So yeah, it definitely needs some love, man.
Yeah. So
like I said, the overall mid card scene has been pretty trash leading up to the last couple of weeks when the ladies have started cooking. So I guess they're trying to get the man back on it too,
Yeah, because they for sure need to get back with the Intercontinental Championship because, man, Braun Breaker not doing anything. And I know it's Mania season, so they building up to it. So hopefully that goes over and Mania season coming up.
It only sucks, though, because we don't get to see him wrestle, bro. We seen Braun at the Rumble.
Yeah. But I feel oh, go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, bro. It's like, I know, with the AJ stuff they building off of, backstage and things of that nature. They got Penta. I'm digging it. I want to see him in the ring, bro. Bring the title out. Can we see you with the belt, bro?
Yeah.
So let me ask this. Besides Penta and AJ, do you feel Finn will be the person that will bring that out of him?
Yeah. Finn, AJ, Penta, all of them could bring that out of Braun.
All three of them are veterans. Like, deep in the game veterans. So it's a no question. You know what I'm saying? No brainer that they're gonna bring out the best in, another side of his good. You know what I'm saying? Another side of Ron that we haven't seen just yet, and that's what we want.
Yeah, WWE for sure got to do better. Triple H, you know better with this, man. The Intercontinental Championship, U.S. Championship, supposed to get defended on the regular. Those are the workhorse titles.
Come on.
You got to sit here. You got to push these titles. If not, they not fighting for it. They like the champion is fighting every week or every week. Ron Breaker keep walking up on people with that stupid ass cowboy hat and getting in people's face and not doing nothing. I was like, okay, all right, what are you about to do with it, man? So
I'm just saying, we got an extra 30 minutes every week for them to throw something in there, man. Why they playing?
Why they playing? I don't want the Intercontinental Championship to drop down. I don't want it to dilute, but it's diluting right now, and it's getting annoying. The Tag Team Championships is getting more love than these mid card titles right now, and that's a goddamn shame.
I ain't gonna lie, the tag and the women's division has been like overshadowing in the IWC and on display. Like what they've been showing us, it's been overshadowing the men's mid and main card scene.
Yeah,
for a moment. But and I ain't gonna lie, I'm digging it because I love the back and forth. 1 minute is here, 1 minute is there. I just can't wait till we get all there.
Yeah, they're trying to bring it back to the forefront.
Yeah, and I'm happy with it and everything. I love tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling is my favorite style of wrestling, so I'm all happy for it. But also what they said when I'll go down the card, Gunther just now started wrestling again. This is what he had a second match in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Cody only wrestled twice all year, and like I said, that's just trash. I'm tired of him just keep getting his ass whooped and come out cutting promos. Braun Breaker not wrestling. Shinsuke just now wrestled, and it's just like all these champions not doing anything. Like I said, Tiffy wrestling, Rhea wrestling.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green wrestling, Lyra wrestling.
Both of
them. Yeah. So like I said, why are these people? I understand. Like Cody, I get. Gunther, I get somewhat. All right, cool. You got to make that title mean something. When they wrestle, it got to be a big deal. I get it. But at the same time, it's just like, come on now, you got to do something, man. Come out, cut promos, and it's over. Like Triple H, you from the Attitude Era. The title changed on Raw plenty of times. It changed on SmackDown plenty of times.
You know what? I would love to see you. I'm gonna give Gunther a pass on this because I feel like what Gunther has been doing on Monday Night Raw is just Gunther has been clicking on all cylinders. You dig what I'm saying? So he wrestled Tozawa last week. I mean, not last week, but the week last. So Gunther is
he beat Otis this week. That's what I said. 2 straight matches in 2 weeks. I'm happy for
you. Feel me? The matches were good.
Yeah.
You feel me? And the promos are always great. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just your man's over there on the other brand been getting his hind parts handed to him.
Yeah, he get beat up on SmackDown. He get beat up on Raw. Cody get beat up on every show, man. And I love Cody, man. It's just like, come on, man. First of all, why are you even here? Why are you even on Raw? That was before the last pay-per-view. Like, why are you even here? Like, why are you showing up on Raw?
It looked like they're just trying to set up an all odds against him type deal where he can overcome whatever is thrown in front of him to make him a great champ.
Yeah. So since we're talking about Cody, since we're talking about Cody Rhodes right now, do y'all think he will get his lick back on Travis Scott for his injury? Bubba Ray is so adamant about this, and a lot of veteran wrestlers is adamant about this because no matter what, old school wrestlers know you gonna get your lick back no matter what.
You will get your receipt. You will get your receipt.
Yeah. So will Travis Scott get his? Will he get his receipt, or Cody just gonna be cool and be like, all right, man, I don't want those issues.
I ain't gonna care. Y'all gotta get it. Y'all gotta get it. I'm talking about Cody, Cutter, Crossroads, whatever. He got to get it, bro. He got to. He bust my eardrum and black my eye. Negative, bro. Negative. Yeah. You finna train. Get him training. And I mean now.
Yeah.
Final boss, pay for that man some training. Cause Steve coming.
Yeah.
You or him. And I really want it to be for the both of you, mother. On that tip, I'm with Cody right hand. But anything else, yeah.
Yeah. Right hand, man. Is he gonna get a receipt, man? Is he gonna get his lick back?
Hey, in the words of a wise man once said, "You Uncle Dusty's son. You Uncle Dusty's son. He don't play that. He don't play that." Because man, what? Like Cody, you already know if you don't get your lick back and get your receipt, they're gonna look at you like a sucker, bro.
Yeah, you got to get it some type, some way. Big Rick, man, how you feeling?
Cody came out there looking like Prince Zuko. Listen, man, eye black, looked like the Fire Lord just blew his eye out and was like, "Go sit down, son, and learn your ways. Don't come back here until you caught the Avatar." Listen, man, if he don't whoop that man's ass, I'm gonna be mad. Like, I give Cody all the credit. He is doing what he got to do. But like, man, if he don't, if Travis Scott don't, I mean, if this dude don't walk out of there, I'm sorry. If this dude don't get carried out of there after he get his hands on him, then I'm gonna be mad about it.
Yeah,
point blank, simple. He need to get that leg back. Absolutely.
Yeah, I want one of those JBL, the blue meanie ass whoopings when like
Come on, man, don't do that.
He got his lick back. when Maven got his ass beat in the Royal Rumble, and the whole roster got his lick back on him, and they lit his chest up. Like I said, I don't care if Cody just ripped his shirt and just on his chest at least a good.
Hey,
that ain't enough.
Hey. Yeah. Want to talk about lick back, man? Let's talk about JGB's homeboy. I ain't even gonna say the man's name. How Braun Strowman was moving too fast in that ring and caught him with that knee. That boy.
Oh yeah, right. Slow down.
Yeah,
slow down.
Yeah. That part. Yeah. That's yes, exactly.
And then go hanging out.
Do that and then go right back to business. There you go. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, a few, like I said, those some good examples right there. Like, yeah, he felt they felt those. Blue Mini felt those. Maven felt those. You know what I'm saying? Kurt Angle to my one dude. I forgot his name, but yeah. So I hope he get it. I hope he get it. Bubba Ray was 100% right. He got to get his lick back on that because
he has to, bro. Because you know, they get all these superstars and all these celebrities who comes to this world, and some of them participate in it. But I just feel like, and this is no disrespect to Trav because he green. You know what I'm saying? He's super green in the ring. He's just a fan. He was very happy to be there. Clearly, very happy to be there because he was messing up his spots. He picking him up. He's supposed to be holding him down. He's supposed to hold his arms, fool.
He's supposed to grab his arm. He
got one job, right?
He grabbed one hand.
He grabbed
one. He's grabbing his arm.
The whole bowl.
So, I understand that, but he got to get it, bro.
What?
Get it, bro.
What?
Bro, I want that chest. I want that black chest to be pink afterwards, purple.
I want him to be calling Speed like, man, look, bro, you want line?
Yeah,
look, bro, you want line? Yeah.
When I came down,
Speed got that work.
What my man say? When I came down, ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah,
he got to get his receipt, bro.
But for sure, he needs a Hall of Fame ass whooping. He needs a Hall of Fame ass whooping. So now we're sitting over here talking about Hall of Fame now. How y'all feeling about the WWE Hall of Fame class this year thus far?
Name them all, Cole.
Right now, so far, all we have is Lex Luger, Triple H, and Michelle McCool. We only have 3 right now. So, yeah, I really loved the Lex Luger introduction the other day. I actually, like, I ain't going to lie, it was a little tearjerker for me. It was a huge thing, finally, that he finally getting inducted, and then he was able to finally walk, too, and got up and hugged Cody. He ain't been able to walk. So that was very huge to even get that on camera. I felt that was great. How y'all feel about it thus far? And then anybody that y'all would like to see get in? Yeah, loaded question.
So far, I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I love it because we've seen all 3 superstars in their prime and going towards the end of their careers, and it's like who I would like to see. Psycho Sid.
Yeah.
It's a couple. Psycho said, I know he won't be able to get into it, but I would love to see Owen going eventually. But we all know the backstory.
His wife gotta let that go. Like,
Yeah.
gotta let it go. Like with that, I've talked about that last year on Cole's Corner. She gotta do that for the fans, not just for the WWE. It's more so for the fans. With that, the fans will love that moment to happen for him, and she gotta let that go and just be like, all right, cool, I'm over and done with it. It's not like the Hall of Fame isn't a real place. All right, you get your ring, get your notoriety, and boom, you're gone. Like let it happen, but it look like she ain't gonna let it happen though.
She ain't gonna let it happen because she getting that money from AEW and they in her head. So that's what I feel about it. Like she in her own head with it, but she also,
even before that, that's why I say even before that, she was adamant about it though. So like I said, I get it to a certain extent, but at times like, all right, you gotta bury the hatchet and just, all right, we gotta do this for the fans. The fans want this. Like I said, that would be big. That would be big for the fans. So Big Rick, who you sitting over here thinking about? Like, how you feel about it, and who would you like to see get in?
The current folks, I'm perfectly okay with. Triple H, long overdue for his own solo. He is, he is the face of the current shit happening, right? Mm-hmm. He out there every week doing this, but also he earned it. Like he was in the ring. We all know when he didn't have a belt, he was the baddest mofo alive. Mm-hmm. Out there trying to get back to that prestige. So I love it. Michelle McCool, first Divas champ, out there kicking the ass. Let's do it. She was the first Divas champ, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. She laid it out there, man. I kind of wonder if they pushed her a little bit quicker just because the Undertaker is in there. They love them some Undertaker, but that's neither here nor there. And then for Lex Luger, like the way that they presented it, he came down, he stood up. We was hearing about him going through DDP yoga, getting his strength back up. So that was beautiful. The person that I would like to see, that I would really like to see, is that fire-headed Bam Bam Bigelow.
He's already in it.
He already is it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm slow.
I'm about to fact check.
Slow.
Yeah, he in it.
Check.
Yeah, he is in there.
Okay. Damn. How about is Demolition in it?
No.
I'd like to see them in there.
And it talks about them being in there, but getting in this year, but I don't know.
I'd like to see Demolition in it. I used to love Action Crush, man, out there like
Bam. Oh, it's not in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh, he's not?
No, he's not.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
There go my three folks that I would like to see in there.
Yeah. Bam Bam Bigelow.
I used to enjoy Bam Bam Bigelow big behind jumping off that top rope, man. Like, how's this dude moving like this? He was a bad dude.
Yeah, he was Jacob before Jacob.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a big Bam Bam too. That's why I said I wasn't 100% sure that he was, and that's why I said let me fact check because I didn't remember him being in there. But yeah. Slim.
So your boy, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like this for this class. You know what I'm saying? This year's class Hall of Fame, I love it. I love it. I wasn't a big fan of Lex. You know what I'm saying? Because he was on WCW, and I didn't watch WCW a whole lot. But to see the way he got delivered the news and to see how he received it, all of that, you know what I'm saying? That's nothing but love right there. So shout out to Lex Luger becoming a Hall of Famer of the class of 2025. But who I'm more excited to see, bro. Y'all know, man, my number one, my number two. My number two favorite, bro. Man, Triple H is in the Hall of Fame, bro. I'm talking about what? This should have happened 15 years ago for me. Like, I think this should have happened a long time ago. But, that's neither here nor there. We're here now, and I can't wait to see my boy get what he rightfully deserves, man. Because, we got great heels right now, but heels, man, that's the one to look at, you know what I'm saying, get the blueprint from.
Yeah.
I got one more after Cole.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Michelle McCool. As far as her, I love Michelle. I watched Tough Enough. I seen her come do her thing, and then she didn't win it, and then she got signed right after not winning, and came in and became the Divas champion. So man, yeah, salute to the women's division, man. That's super dope. Well, I would like to see, just because, man, just on the strength of them already putting in a dub in the business, you know what I'm saying? And whether they active or not, I would love to see Cena and Randy be inducted into the Hall of Fame, bro. Like, why
I
not?
wouldn't mind that because Rey Mysterio did it. I wouldn't mind that either.
Why not?
Yeah, Rey Mysterio did it.
So I'm just saying, you feel me? They'd already say the Cena this is their world tour. Why not be inducted in the Hall of Fame on your and perfect. The night before Mania, you come out, give your WrestleMania speech as a heel. Excuse me, your Hall of Fame speech as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I would love it. That would be awesome for him to go out like that too as well in the Hall of Fame. And yeah, but he probably gonna have an Undertaker show next year.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Like yeah. I don't feel like that's a. I mean, it'll be a great story, right?
It would be a great story. It would be must see.
It would be a great story.
It would be must see. It would be must see if that was to happen. I agree with Slim. That would be a must see thing if that was to happen. So yeah.
Then they come back with it next year, like you said, give him that Hall of Fame Undertaker treatment, and then he gets to he is a part of it. He's been away from it for at that point 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because December is the last one. He'll be away from it for 3 months, and then he gets to go back and say, thank y'all for letting me do my little thing, my last little round, and everybody can cheer for him as he's back to being, Super Cena.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Depending on how this ends, depending on how he's gonna be accepted.
Nice.
So, who was the other person that you was thinking about, Ramon?
It's not. It's more than one person. It's actually a faction. Only 3 of them is already in it, but they missing 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
The Nation of Domination.
Ooh, speak on it.
Because you already got Farouk. I'm sorry, Ron Simmons in it. You got Godfather. You got Mark Henry. Mm-hmm. All we're missing is Owen, D'Lo, and The Rock. Mm-hmm. So once those 3 get that separate, bring the Nation in as a unit. Because you already got a lot of factions in the Hall of Fame. Why not have that prestigious one in there as well?
Let me fact check. I believe the Nation as a faction is a part of.
They're not in it, bro.
They're not in it.
I'll be there.
They're not in it as a faction. I agree. I was gonna say, I wouldn't be opposed to that. That would be dope if the Nation of Domination was to get in there as a unit and everything, but not the Owen Hart version. It gotta be the original.
Oh yeah, of course.
It gotta be the original.
But you already know
everything.
Only reason why I said that because when they did DX, they had the 2 originals and they had, with just Shawn and Triple H in China, and they also had, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, and X-Pac. So I feel like it would be right as a unit.
But you had no choice with that one though, because both of those was the thing. The Nation with Owen wasn't as huge as the original.
Facts. You're right. You're right.
So Triple H, Shawn in China was just as big as Triple H. Triple H, and all them.
X-Pac. I'll disagree. Okay, well, this is what I'm gonna call them. DX 2.0 was bigger than the original.
We can argue that some other time.
But yeah, no.
Because I for sure will argue. I had this argument before. We can sit and argue this.
I watched both of them. So yeah.
And before we go to the next, this is who I feel like they should induct the Nation of Domination. Have DX induct them.
That would be fire.
Have DX induct the Nation of Domination.
Yeah.
I'm dressed in black paint though,
Yeah. But I am
that's WWE in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but I am ecstatic about this so far. They do need to add some more people to it, but Triple H, the headliner, is pretty dope and everything. Long overdue. I understand why the politics of why they didn't push him to the forefront and did it sooner, but It is what it is. But Michelle McCool, I feel she was long overdue as well. She was sitting over here. She come on the last every Royal Rumble, putting on a show with that being said too as well. So I feel she should have been in there no matter what. Lex Luger, from the narcissist all the way to Lex Luger. Hey, I've been a fan. He was supposed to be the next Hulk Hogan. Didn't fill them shoes, but hey, he did good enough to be able to enjoy it. And I love the torture rack. And hey,
Facts.
so hey, for him to be able to do that in the way they delivered, like I said, it was a real tearjerker. People I feel that deserves to be in here. Since Triple H is going in, they need to throw China in there individually. Let her get her individual accolades to be into the Hall of Fame. She deserves it.
Facts.
First woman Intercontinental Champion, first woman in the Royal Rumble, first woman to do a lot of things. So push her to the forefront to sit here and do that. Also, Psycho Sid, I'm 100% on board with that too as well. Let Psycho Sid get in there. He wanted to get in there before he died. He said before he passes away, he want to be in there. So they need to put him in there. Since we're talking about another person that passed away, Bray Wyatt, he has to get in there.
Bray definitely needs to be inducted.
Yeah.
Husky Harry.
Yeah, put it all in there. Put it all in there. Put the Fiend and put Bray Wyatt in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Facts.
And last but not least, I know it's not going to happen. Well, I got two more, but Batista is another one. And
I almost asked about him because that was almost my pick. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. But Batista is somebody who I would want to see get inducted by himself because he got inducted with the faction, correct? Yeah. So
he needs to get in there. Like I said, well, this is another person with Triple H. He could get inducted with Triple H, and that would be dope. They're in the same class, and he could say good. And that's last but not least, final boss, The Rock. He needs to get in there. The final boss needs to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. He should have been in the WWE Hall of Fame. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, he's not in it.
He's not in there. The Rock is not in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Am I tripping?
What? Yeah, The Rock.
No, you know he did a speech for his granddad or grandfather,
his daddy,
and his grandmother last year.
He did it for his grandmother. He did it for his daddy. He's not in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Crazy.
The final boss needs to be in the Hall of Fame, and like I said, just like Cena, him and Cena, like I said, they like how the Undertaker. They need to have their own little segment and show, but more so for Cena than The Rock, I believe, because he's more all WWE. So yeah,
carried the company for a decade plus. Rock carried it for like 3 years.
Wait, you said what?
Real. I said Cena carried the company for a decade plus. Rock carried it for like 3 years.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Cena carried.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah. No,
Cena's not the only one though.
No, I'm saying
still. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Nobody carries the company. Nobody carries the company like Cena.
Nobody.
The impact though that Rock has left on that, as well as like on the outside of it, like people when they think about wrestling, they think about the Wayne The Rock Johnson, right?
No, for sure. Like I say, he for sure brought the outside eye to wrestling. He for sure did. I still remember when I went to go see The Mummy Returns. I thought he was gonna have a big role, but he was only in there for all of 5 minutes and only had one role, one line. And I was like,
it was some shit you couldn't understand.
I remember when he was on Saturday Night Live and he brought Big Show, Mick Foley, and Triple H on.
Yeah, and like I said, that was some good stuff too as well. So he did for sure.
Oh my God.
He for sure brought more to the eye of everything. So yeah, The Rock needs to have his own thing. But like I said, but Undertaker, Cena, hell, even Triple H, they need to they could have their own little thing because they are strictly WWE to the core, in and out, never left, never got away from it, done what they had to do. Boom. Like I said, you gave it to Undertaker. Cena is that next person for sure.
Facts.
But I'm just excited. The road to WrestleMania is here, and I just sit here and love everything.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the road is scorching. You hear me?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Right? So, like I said, it's cooking. Like they gotta sit here and maintain some of these storylines, and I'm hoping we stay invested. I'm going back and forth with somebody the other day. I'm going off the away from the topics. Somebody sitting over here saying that Gunther and Jay is fizzling out. I was like, no, they're not. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
Oh, like, dog, you don't know wrestling. If you think that's fizzling out, get out my face. Go get you a ballpark steak.
Hey, man, that's like sitting there watching water boil, man. It's gonna
Yeah.
take a minute. The minute you ain't paying attention, that shit gonna start bubbling. And here we go. They ain't even got the little bubbles popping up yet.
Yeah,
Let's get it going.
I'm still invested into that storyline and everything too as well. Like I said, he beat Jay out of his shirt last week and he put him in the cold and walked down that Buffalo cold with no shirt on. So it's still cooking. It's still good. It's on Jay's mind, right?
He had that man making subliminals like he finna go heel again, talking about sometimes you gotta crash out, sis, and add Naomi. What you talking about? Jay really finna crash out on somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, the funny thing is, I feel like if he crash out, he still ain't gonna be out have to go heel for it. You can be mad and a face.
So what you want to sit? So you're gonna try to sit here and have him like what 2015, 2016 Roman Reigns when he sit there and crashed out on Triple H and everything, and then he went all the way, like he snapped and beat up Triple H.
Gunther is the bad guy, period. So like everybody's looking at Jay like, why don't you just beat his ass anyway? Like, don't just stand there and take that. So yeah, I feel like if anybody could get away with that, he could.
Yeah, well, Triple H was the bad guy, and they're like, yeah,
he did Randy or his car.
Yeah, so like I said, the stuff's still cooking and everything. He's got to keep it consistent and keep it maintaining because the road to WrestleMania is a long way, and they still got so many matches they need to keep firing up and everything.
Yeah, so facts.
Sitting over here talking about Mania matches. Now let's sit here and talk about some of your favorite WrestleMania matches. We're gonna drop one a week until WrestleMania, so y'all pick wisely and everything. I'm gonna start with the right hand on this one because he over there itching for this one. So what you got for us?
I gotta go. Let's go WrestleMania 10, Razor versus Shawn. Ladder match for the IC title, man. IC title, man. Like, that was the first ever ladder match in any WrestleMania. Well, leading up to that. And they put on the show from start to finish. You know, we had Diesel try to get into it, had to get sent to the back. Razor came out.
You see something? You see something?
I have to say that was one of Shawn's best matches besides, well, I ain't gonna say which one it is, but besides, all the other ones. But yeah, that one is definitely top three.
He's on
top
record.
5.
He's on record saying that's one of his favorite matches. He said if he would have died after that match, he would have died a happy man. He said he wished he would have died after that.
I had to put that behind this other match at Mania, but we're gonna talk about that next week. Or somebody don't say it. But yeah, that's my one this week.
But I'm curious, like I said, I think we're on the same accord with that. I'm curious, which one is your favorite out of those two? If you talk about him and Taker, which one are you gonna put?
No, not that one. Not the him and Taker.
Okay, so because those are 1 and 2 right there. But it's just like, yeah. But like I said,
that's 3.
I'm not going to steal your shine right there and everything.
No, you good, bro.
It's Slim. What you feeling?
Man, my favorite WrestleMania. Of course, WrestleMania 25. My favorite match of WrestleMania 25, it has to be Randy Orton versus Triple H for the WWE Championship. Man. I feel like during that time, that storyline was as real as it gets. I was a teen, so I was really tapped into reality. So anything that was relatable, I was loving, and that storyline was, you feel me? Randy punted the entire McMahon family. Mm-hmm. He punted this man's wife and then sealed it with a kiss in the ring. You did what I'm saying? They went on and had to follow not even probably, one of the greatest WrestleMania matches ever in Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. But they put on a hell of a show.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a show. WrestleMania 25.
Big Reed, talk to me.
WrestleMania 31. Before the cash in, we had this random match where Randy Orton and Seth Rollins put on the hell of a show.
On my list.
Put on the hell of a show. Bro.
Great minds think alike. Yes, sir.
Man, that right there lives in my brain rent free as one of the greatest RKOs to ever happen.
Man, what?
Period. That's
what?
That's it.
Yeah.
And Randy got some great RKOs. But that one right there.
That one.
That's the one. That's the one.
That's the one right there. That's what I saw you. I saw you elaborating with that one, Big Reek.
That's hey man, like that match was great. Like the boys out there, they were on their prime shit. Randy out there, being the mean old meanie, and then Seth Rollins out there just trying to get a win, man. Because like I believe up until that point he had been, kind of having a little streak here or there where he wasn't winning all that much. He goes out, he loses that match too, and then later on cashes in. So like that was a wonderful night for him. But yeah, man. That match itself was like it stands alone as like to me one of like my top 3 matches at WrestleMania that I can sit back and go back and watch right now.
Randy versus Seth. Okay, I can't knock it and everything. I've never heard nobody put that on their list, but it's always good to hear some good new perspective opinions and everything. But since I'm sitting over here kicking it off, I'm gonna kick it off with something the classic. WrestleMania 3 in the Pontiac Silverdome. You got Macho Man versus Ricky the Steamboat. One of the greatest matches, was the greatest WrestleMania match until they deemed WrestleMania 25 and 26 for Undertaker and Shawn Michaels one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. So from WrestleMania 3 all the way to WrestleMania 25, this match lasted a long freaking time, over 22 years, to sit here and be the greatest wrestling match in history, greatest WrestleMania match in history, where Macho Man lost to Ricky Steamboat. And then never lost his momentum for him to go to the next year WrestleMania to win the heavyweight championship. That is the clear example of how the Intercontinental Championship is supposed to be. What is going on with today's society?
Say that.
Facts.
Say that.
So he sit there and he put on a match. You can sit here and still watch this match. The match is not outdated. The match is still poetry in motion. Like I said, like, yeah, you can still, like, how some people be like, and this is a match. Like I said, if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. WrestleMania 12, the Iron Man match between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, is an overrated match to me. But a lot of people put that on their favorites. And it's just like, this match is boo-boo. Like I said, it was great when I first watched it and everything. You sit there an hour of my time and you sit there and there's a lot of wrestling in this match. I get it. You can't wrestle an hour long. I get it. You're going to get tired. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, you got to keep fast forwarding. They took 38 breaks in that match. If you sit here and watch it, we count it. It's a lot in that match. You count it. Yeah. So opinions matter, and I love everybody's opinions on it. But yeah, that match right there is just like, it's outdated. Like I said, at that time it was great. But yeah, but now you sit there and go watch that match, like, oh yeah, I could go without this match. I could take that out my list. And WrestleMania 3, you still could go back to the Pontiac Silverdome in y'all neck of the woods and everything, and sit here and enjoy this stuff and everything. So yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead.
I was 6 years old watching it.
We all wasn't here.
I was 6 years old watching it, man. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That Mania match between Savage and Steamboat, to be honest, if people really watch it, that match had no flaws whatsoever.
It was a flawless match.
Like, from start to finish, everything was on point.
Yes, everything clicked. The stars lined up perfectly, and Macho Man damn near killed himself to try to mimic that match, and he couldn't do it because if people that don't know out here in TV land, Macho Man scripted out every one of his matches to the T, how it's supposed to go, and people used to hate Macho Man for that, but now they appreciate it that he sit there and used to quiz people at 3-4 in the morning. Hey, so what's spot number 72? Again, people used to hang up on him. So for him to sit there and be able to walk through those matches and everything, to sit here and do that and then put on a classic, was never to duplicate that magic that he laid out.
Thank you for schooling me, Coley. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
The Macho Man is known in all his documentaries that he sit there and go 1 all the way to 100 on all his matches.
I ain't gonna lie. I would love to go to walk through a match.
Yeah.
I would love to walk through a match, bro. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, you sit here and break it down and everything. With certain things like that, I know I do that. That would be great to have. Like I said, like, this is very off topic, but hey, this cares our show. And so you sit here and like I said, like, we always sit here and say we're going to do it, but we never do it. Like, yeah, we sit here and throw a match on, and we sit here and talk about it and elaborate on it and everything, and then break it down. I told Slim I'm gonna show him a few things, and then we get sidetracked and having a good time. Nothing wrong with it, but hey, we never do it. But yeah, that would be dope to be able to do that and enjoy and see like, all right, cool. This is how a match is. Bam, bam, bam. This is one of my favorite matches. We all pick one. Bam, 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 and go on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So we sit here and talk about that. Oh, so we got next week. We're gonna bring our another one. I ain't got no particular order. The one it is, but that's right there. That's one of my favorites, if not the favorite match of my WrestleMania life. I mean, not live WrestleMania life. Then fuck it.
It's WrestleMania life, guys.
Yeah, because WrestleMania is life.
Nice.
But yeah, so we're sitting over here talking about wrestling and talking about WWE. Now we gotta sit here and talk about and transition to outside of WWE because a lot of our fans sit here and talk about we don't talk about outside of WWE enough.
Yeah.
And yeah, we sit here and talk about TNA here and there. We dibble and dab in it, but we don't talk about that one show that we need to start. And I agree with y'all. We do need to start talking about AEW. No matter how hard it is, to work sometime, we got to start getting on board with it. I agree with y'all. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying none of y'all wrong because I sit here and agree with y'all that we need to get better watching AEW. But we're sitting over here about to talk about some top 3 stars. We're starting right. We're going to start small and we're going to grow. It's episode 4. So like give us to like episode 5, 6, 7. No, episode 10. Get to episode 10. We start covering it.
That's real vital, firm, you feel me, info that we can elaborate on, eloquently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna sit here and talk about that because like one thing I'm sitting here and I'm adamant about it. I am not paying for no $60 for one of these pay-per-views. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I won't do it. I refuse.
It's $49.99 on
Amazon Prime.
On Amazon Prime now.
So can't do it.
$52 after tax.
Can't do it. Won't do it. Won't allow it. Like I said, we all can link up over here and throw $5-10 to the pot and watch it over here. I don't mind that either, but I still don't want to do it because that could go to drinks and food.
Yes.
WWE has spoiled us, man.
And AEW need to get on board with that. So, but with that being said, we're gonna talk about a few wrestlers that we are watching outside of WWE. Who do we have our eye on? Who do we sit here and I know me personally, I have some wrestlers that I for sure go watch in AEW. I for sure before TNA got into where I had some few wrestlers I went and watched over there. Same in GCW, same in New Japan. I had some few wrestlers that I keened on and watched. So, who are a few wrestlers that y'all watch outside of the WWE that y'all really mess with? I'm gonna start with you, Big Reek, on this one.
Talk about it, man.
Currently, the one guy that has catched my eye in AEW is their big time, big face, Mr. Will Ospreay himself. Yes. I hate to jump out to the big time, but that man, hey, listen, man. If y'all get a chance, that guy is worth a watch.
Yes, he is. He's worth
he is so versatile. He can hardcore it. He can high fly it. Anything you think that can be done in the ring, he can do it, and he can do that shit with perfection.
Yes, he can.
I would go out on the limb and say he is probably the best professional wrestler in the world right now.
And I would not argue that. I've said it before too as well. But go ahead, Go ahead, right hand. Who you got?
I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I don't watch AEW, but I will start partaking in it. But the person that I do watch outside of WWE is in TNA, and that is Moose. Yeah. From what he's shown since he stepped foot into NXT, he's shown me a lot, and I like his wrestling style. And I feel like his match between him and Oba was going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's going to be phenomenal, bro.
Yeah, I mess with it. Slim, talk to us, baby.
Y'all already know who my favorite.
I already know.
Who hotter? Not nada.
Bro, I feel like the down payment is the best choke slam that has been, you feel me, seen today. You feel me? Kill yourself in the comment section. You heard me what I said. Yeah, no, I definitely want to get into more TNA wrestlers. Like I was just watching some of Trey Miguel highlight, and he was put on a banger. Him and his tag team partner. I don't know his name, but they were the Rascals. That was fire. So You know,
Talking
Dollar, man, Mr. AJ Francis. It's formerly known as Top Dollar. It's AJ Francis now.
Yeah. Gotta sit here and show love to Top Dollar. I love AJ Francis. And I always liked him because he could always cut a promo. And I like the little interview that he did earlier as well, talking about he could sit here and cut it. He the best promo in the game. And I like to stand on it. I like when people talk shit like that. I like people that stand on what they say. And Top Dollar is a person that's sitting over here saying what he say. He rapping with his promo. So yes, you have to sit here and do what you got to do. If you ain't understanding it, that's on you. Something wrong with you.
Yeah. Not only that,
show some love for AJ Francis, everybody.
Oh, for sure, bro. And not only that, because a lot of people might doubt him because of this or that, but he's still showing that he ain't stopping. He's not letting nobody put a cylinder or a cap on him. He's gonna keep going, and I love that the most, man. So shout out to AJ.
Hell yeah. ... We're gonna use that as a snippet right there and put that as you're gonna use that for a snippet. So that's why I put the ... right there so we can separate that. We're gonna use that as a snippet. I'm saying he followed me and everything, so he can sit here and see that we showing love to him on our show.
He signed that autograph for me, man. And he gonna follow AJ. Come on with it.
Yeah. So we sit here. So we already sit here. We already know what we're talking about and everything. We already know who I watch no matter what outside of WWE. You know what I'm saying? People know her as Sasha Banks and everything. But, Mercedes always going to have my heart. I'm going to always watch her. Then we sit here and piggyback. I've been messing with him since his name was Shane Strickland in Defy. And I still follow him to where he at Swerve Strickland. So he has my eye. He always had my eye when it came to the wrestling and everything. Stuff didn't work out in WWE. He went to AEW. Started off slow, but it picked up quick. And look where he at with that. Boom. Then you sit here. I still follow the cleaner. He ain't the cleaner no more, but Kenny Omega. Like I said, I stand on this. He's still the best wrestler in the world to me. I don't care what nobody's saying. I'll argue that. But Will Ospreay is also somebody I would still throw in contender.
A1, like number 1A, number 1B is right there, bro. Them boys is right there.
Yeah, Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. Then you sit here and take it outside of there. My man's Trey Miguel. Like I said, I was always a fan of him. Chris Bay, also a fan of him. Ace Austin, fan of them in TNA. Show them some love and everything. So I got them right there. Got a lot of I watch a lot of wrestling, so I'll just be locked in with a lot of stuff. Love the Young Bucks because they what they bring to the tag team division with tag team wrestling and everything. Mm-hmm. I love tag team wrestling, and they're one of the best tag team wrestlers out there. Hey, you got a problem with it? Hey, sue me. And then I gotta show love to AJ Francis because, like I said, like he stands on business and he's steadily improving in the ring and improving. The last but not least, you gotta show love to Zella Fatu.
Say that. Say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about it, man.
Those are the wrestlers that I have my eye on, and no matter what, I'm looking at their highlights. If I'm not watching the show, I'm on YouTube searching for their stuff, on Instagram looking for their clips. I'm looking for something I can sit here and see, and I can be amused and keeping up with their work. I appreciate everything they do.
I got a couple names. I got a couple names for people to watch out for.
Shit.
AEW, Konosuke Takeshita. If you don't know him, you need to check him out. He was tutored by Kenny Omega himself. Mm-hmm. He is currently running with Don Callis, who was Kenny Omega's right-hand man. He replaced Kenny Omega's Don Callis' right-hand man. So that's one to watch out for. Tony Storm. Oh my God, y'all. If y'all don't know about it, that girl over there in AEW is cooking right now. She did not have a good time in WWE, and I think they fumbled the ball on that one.
I agree with that.
Point blank, period. That girl is must see. Everything that she do, must see. She raising up people. Mariah May, I knew nothing about her.
She do,
that's another name. I don't care if she be musty. She be cooking. She deserve all the must. She be out there putting in work, bro. She be putting in all that work. So, hey, she can be musty.
He didn't mean
Yeah,
that.
those are two names.
He really mean musty.
He didn't mean that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Those are two names, though. Those are two names for you that y'all can watch out for.
Yeah, Toni Storm. That's unprecedented. She's sitting over doing her thing with that timeless character, and I love it. So, and it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. I'm sitting over here just enjoying wrestling.
Man, I've definitely been seeing some highlights from Toni Storm, man, and I will say, outside of the women that we got over here, she definitely fire.
Yeah, she fire. She doing her thing, and I like it. I really enjoy it. I enjoy what she does. I liked her when she was in WWE. I liked her when she was in NXT UK. That's just like I said. I liked her a lot over here, but it just didn't work out. She was actually getting pushed and getting pies thrown in her face, and then she quit.
Yeah, because they were not using her properly.
But
she's showing it right now.
But she was in a featured thing, though. She quit in the featured thing. Like I said, I don't know what was backstage stuff. I never know. I don't know what backstage was, but she was prominently on Raw. She was feuding with Charlotte. Hey, and then she quit. She was her and Sasha was rolling with each other, but ganging up on Charlotte, and bam, she quit. Hey, we don't know backstage politics though, but it is what it is. They fumbled the ball. They fumbled. WWE fumbled with a few people, and she one of them. Yeah, so yeah, man. But we get to see.
I'm trying to see if Ricochet going to turn out to be one that they done fumbled.
I'm sick of Ricochet already, man. I love that promo. I love that promo that Shane Swerve dropped on him. People gonna know you for Swerve bringing your career up and your ring announcer wife.
Oh, that's it. He said it was like, wait, what?
That's it.
But I like Ricochet. I like his in-ring abilities. I like him. I ain't got no knock at Ricochet. Like I'm glad he's getting the exposed and the shine that he deserves. But hey, hopefully he proves all of us wrong and keep kicking ass over there.
Hey man, he needs to learn how to talk. And then
that's all.
Maybe I'll be sold because he can wrestle, but as soon as he pick up the microphone, it's like, huh? Yeah, exactly.
And I hate that. I hate that laugh. But yeah. Oh yeah, one kick-ass show again. I feel good about this show. Episode 4 in the books. Episode 4 in the books. Man, we feeling good. Wrestle ready tomorrow. Hope y'all ready.
Monday night at 7 p.m. Man, not a minute later. Or maybe 7:05, depending on how we.
I was like, sometime.
That's right. Check us out Friday nights at 7 p.m.
Or 7:05.
Or 7:05. We got Cody's Corner at 7 o'clock. Be there, be square. Talk to me, baby. We feeling good. Great on the best day of the week, Title Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, baby.
Talk to me, my weepo.
And it's a good day. I'll at me. Need to get at me.